Hey folks, I thought I'd come and just do a quick video to talk to you about something that I've been just thinking about for the past few days. A few people have been talking about these dates that have come up recently. I don't know if it's to do with the 21st of January, 12/1/21 and all that, and I think I've seen something else about so many days of the year or so many weeks since whatever. Anyway, the point is that the date, the 21st of the 1st, 21, is kind of backwards somehow, you know, these funny dates of 12/12/12. And if you remember, back in 2012, 12th of December 2012, it was the purported end of the Mayan calendar date that was bandied about a lot. The end of the Mayan calendar, and it's going to run out on the 12th of December 2012. But I'm kind of thinking, we know how the powers that be like to mess about with numbers and make everything mirrored backwards. I think that 12/12/12 date was some kind of reversed focus to get us all focused on that, whereas in actual fact I'm kind of feeling that the date of the 21st of the 1st 21, all those kind of 12s backwards, is actually could well be more like the reset point for the Mayan calendar. So I don't know whether or not, you know, the Mayan calendar does actually run out now, or whether it did run out, or what that's all about. But all I can tell you is that when we used to think about the Mayan calendar back in the in 2012 when it was all going on, the Mayan calendar, as you may or may not know, and I'm no expert, but basically it's kind of consists of cycles of time, and I think there were 9 waves, and each of these waves was like a week. So if you think of each wave like a week, the first wave was like billions of years, and then it sped up by 20 each time, so then the next wave was probably like a few million, and it went like this right down until in the end I think the last wave was 9 months, and then after that it was like, I think, a few days. Anyway, the point is that when you think about the evolution of man in one way, if you believe in, you know, the evolution as they say it is, or whatever, you can see that, say, life evolved from say plankton into the next thing, amoeba or whatever, and then moved on to land, and then there was fire, and then there was art. Anyway, the 9th wave correlated to being able to create your own reality. And the curve of this Mayan calendar went like that. It went sort of very steep curve. So when you think about the amount of time that man's been on the planet, and then the steep curve that we've had with learning about technology and steam and all, how it's gone like that very quickly, would correspond to that, whichever way you think about it. But the point is that at each of these flip points, it became sort of set in the consciousness of people. And I just kind of think, to be honest with you, that a lot of this media indoctrination all over the world of the virus that shall not be named, in case, you know, of algorithms, but anyway, how it's all been, everybody's been focused on it, you know, on all the media. It's how many deaths, it's how many this, it's how many that. So is the population being sort of trained to co-create that reality? It's just a thought. If the powers that be knew that this was the time when that was going to happen, it makes you wonder if things had been orchestrated like that. So I'm not being flippant about anybody that has suffered in this situation, and I think everybody's been affected. But all I want to say is that if it is a question of now humanity's in a situation whereby we can create our own reality, then it's time to focus on things that we want to manifest around us, and try not to focus on what the media largely wants us to focus on. Because if it's the case that we do create that reality, and I strongly believe that we do create our own reality, then it's important to focus on what we want to bring into ourselves. So it's just a thought. I'll try and link something below if I can upload this video to somebody who did a lot of writing about the Mayan calendar before. He'd done a lot of investigation. It's someone called John Callendar or something like that. It's an interesting article to read, and it's just worth thinking about. I just think that back in 2012, I don't really remember anything majorly happening, particularly across the world. Not like this has been a reset point. So I just kind of think that that's a strange thing that a lot of people perhaps have missed. So I just thought I'd do this video. Anyway, thanks very much then. Take care. Bye.